Hello, good morning, and welcome to the video. I am at work, and I clearly hate it here. First, I start my day with yogurt. I normally eat yogurt. For some reason, don't get tired of it. I eat it pretty much every day for 5 days, but I switch it out on the weekend. I eat my breakfast while I work, except I'm not really working. Or at least it's too early for me to do anything, so I just study Japanese at work. The website I use is called Renshu, and I've been doing it for almost a year. I'll most likely make a video once I get to the 1 year mark in April. For my morning snack, I have beef stick from Costco. I've tried chomps, and it's pretty gross. For lunch, I pack it in this bento. I'm trying out this sliced sirloin from Costco. It tasted okay. I don't know if it's worth the money to buy it again, but because I'm lazy, I think I might buy it again. Normally, I would have chicken breast and put just frozen veggies in the bottom half because I am that lazy. For my afternoon snack, about 2 to 3 hours before I work out, I have a protein bar, and it's usually Bear Bells. We have tried Cliff. I forgot which type it is, and it's almost time for gym, so see you at the gym.
Food's been good this week on your numbers?
Yeah, I felt like I was a little hungry this week. Gonna judge me eating pizza every day for dinner?
No, I'm not, because your carbs are still under.
Yes, I made it a point to not really have much carbs for breakfast and lunch, because dinner we usually have something not healthy.
Yeah, that's good. Your protein was up there at 123.
Head forward.
So straight back behind you with that arm. Yep. And then you're gonna give that shoulder blade just a little bit of pinch back there, and then just lightly rotate away. You should feel pulling all the way through that arm.
Yeah, I feel it like here.
Yeah, perfect. You want to focus on deep breathing here. So you expand the chest, you'll feel it tense up a lot more, kind of load up, and then as you exhale, it should relax. Each time you exhale, you're gonna try and just rotate away from that arm just a little bit more. That arm being straight, you have all this stuff pulling as well as the pec. So slowly rotate out of there, let some blood back into that arm. Been working on your posture at work?
When I remember to.
Yeah, that's a really hard thing to remember all the time. Especially when you're working, you're thinking about stuff, you kind of just forget. What about the neck? I meant to ask you that. Have you been working on the neck stretches?
I mean,
just seem to be letting go a little bit.
Since that second time, but
Yeah.
when you said it looked a lot better, I mean, it doesn't feel significantly different since then.
Kind of stayed about there.
Yeah.
Good. Overall though, your shoulder positioning has gotten a lot better.
Really?
Because yours were like really protracted, like they were always
Punched
just
in.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't have any shoulder injuries. Next, you're gonna be facing the band. You'll wrap your hand the same way. First thing, really important, this arm needs to be externally rotated. So crease of the elbow and palm up. You don't wanna be here and then start pulling on it. That's gonna pull more on the rotator cuff than it will the lat. And then you're gonna step back. You wanna get just enough tension that you feel it here, not extreme, because we're gonna add a twist to it. So once you have that tension, this hip on the same side is gonna pull away from that arm.
There's a lot of instructions.
It is. So let's simplify it. Here, facing up, and then rotate away from it.
Okay.
Is that simpler?
No. Face up and then.
Yep, so now you're gonna step your right leg back, and then you're gonna kind of bring the torso down and let that band pull on you. Should feel a little bit right in here.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yep, okay, so now you're gonna rotate your right hip back away from that arm while you're letting the band pull you the opposite direction. Other way with the hip. Yep, that way. And then once you have that tension in the right side of your rib cage, you're gonna try and breathe into where you feel that tension. tension. So when you inhale, you should feel the right side of that rib cage where it's stretching, expand and stretch more. We're gonna kind of just use the breathing to force stretch all that stuff around the lats, get the rib cage to expand a little bit more. This one's really important when we're working the chest, because a lot of people, when they're working the chest, when you start straining and you're pushing forward, a lot of people will clamp down their rib cage because they're not breathing properly. And that limits your scapular movement, which puts way too much force on the shoulders. Feel like it's loosened up a little bit each breath?
I don't know.
No?
I mean, I feel it stretching.
Still tight?
It's not like so tight, but I do feel some tightness.
Yeah, range of motion is good. Okay, this is another one we want to very slowly come out of it because there's a lot of tension on that rotator. So kind of let that thing react for a second. That side doesn't look as tight.
Yeah, it doesn't, surprisingly.
It just went right up there. And we are heading out to free motion chest press. With the high reps on the cables, the main purpose is to keep time under tension on the muscle we're targeting, which in this case is gonna be the pecs. So it's either contracting, squeezing, or it's controlling the weight on the way back. Never any pauses where it gets to relax. See how that weight feels? We got 20 reps, so I want it to be pretty light. So if it's too heavy, let's drop it down a little bit. Straight out in front. And they're gonna be wobbly.
Oh, it feels wobbly.
How's the weight? Is it too heavy for 20?
No.
Okay. Come down a little bit lower. Right there, perfect. Good, as that motion gets better, I want you to focus on relaxing the hands so you can focus in on the chest a little bit more. Try and get as much control over that chest squeeze as you can. 15, 5 to go. Feeling all right?
I can feel it in my chest.
Good. Last one. And rest. Good. How's that? You feel them?
Yeah.
In the right spot?
I feel it more like here.
Good. Shoulders, or are they staying pretty calm?
Yeah, they feel okay.
Okay. That's what I want. When we start going up in weight, you're gonna get some in the shoulders because they are stabilizing, they're pushing a little bit. But the relaxed grip helps so much on keeping you from tensing up too much. Round 2, be able to feel that little kind of drop and push.
The what?
So from here, elbows will start up. You're gonna bring them in as you push and then come back up a little bit at the top. You feel that kind of little swoop feeling?
I think so.
You're doing it.
I'm trying to do it.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah.
I can feel my left elbow cracking.
Is your grip loose?
I'm trying to keep it loose.
That is usually why the elbow pops, is if you're death gripping them.
How many more?
That's 12. We may just have to go to 15 on this one. Yep, let's get one more. Good. Okay. It gets heavy quick, huh? So that's 15 on the second one. And then your next one is 15. Pretty soon you'll be benching 100 pounds.
I sure hope so.
We could probably get you there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like this year?
Yeah, we got a lot of year left.
Wow.
Kind of get an idea today because you have barbell incline bench press today. We're in the mode of getting you stronger right now.
Even during a cut?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because you got to remember, especially with somebody that's already pretty lean, muscle is what burns your calories.
Yes.
So you got to stay focused on either maintaining or building muscle at all times. Make the muscle you have more efficient at burning calories. It gets really tough.
It is tough.
You're already finding that out. Don't worry, I have my ways of tricking the body into doing it anyway.
Okay.
These workouts are one of them. You gotta build the muscle endurance up first to where you're not hitting failure too quickly. And then we start pushing the weights and the tempo and you start getting cardio while you're doing this. So we'll start burning crazy calories. Then you'll start getting hungry.
I don't like feeling
So
hungry.
we'll have to just balance that. If you keep getting hungry consistently, then we're gonna bump you up probably about 300 calories, maybe
300?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is, but if you're hungry, you gotta eat. The calories you're eating aren't gonna make you gain fat.
Really?
You're eating really, really clean.
Eating clean. I'm having pizza.
Clean is relative to every person. Your macros are set up to where you'd have to eat a lot to start gaining fat.
Wow.
You're right where you need to be with your diet. Workouts have been great. All right, last set. Try and sit up a little higher. There you go.
My back was sticking to this chair. It hurt. Ouch.
Pull your skin off.
Yeah.
Good, last one. right, that's it for that one. So let's start about right here. Come in a little bit closer, right there. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna help you get it locked out so you can get comfortable. How's it feel?
It definitely feels heavy,
Okay.
but I think I can do like 5.
Okay. 8, you got 2 more in you? I'll give you a little bump on the way up. Last one. Awesome.
I don't think I could have really talked.
I like your shoulder range of motion on there. It's not restricted.
Okay.
I do think I want to change it up just a little bit. So when you come down right now, that bar's coming right around your sternum. I want you to see if you can stay up a little bit higher. And when you come back, I want you to think about squeezing your shoulder blades back to get to that position. So we stabilize the shoulder girdle and then push from there. If you do that and you feel like it's putting a lot of pressure in the shoulders, then drop them back down and stay where you were. Ready?
Sure.
Up. Oh, yes. That feel okay on the shoulders there?
I think so.
4.
I can kind of feel the back of my right shoulder clicking.
Last one. Good. Yeah, so that's the part we're gonna have to kind of play around with. We gotta find the right angle for that shoulder where it's not clicking like that. Because what that is that rotator cuff overfiring. So it's getting too much tension. Because remember, your biggest thing with the shoulder is your pec minor is too tight. And in this position, when we're pushing, you're using that pec minor. And if it's pulling too much on that rotator, it's gonna click in and out of the groove. Next time, I want you to keep that bar path about the same.
Okay.
But I want you to see if you can drop the elbows a little closer to the rib cage. And that should take a little bit off. Last one. Good there. And up. That shoulder okay there?
I think so.
Okay. Last one. Good. All right.
That was rough.
I gave you a little more on those last 2.
I noticed.
It was the last one, so I figured I'd let you struggle through it a little.
We'll see if I can even do 10.
Good, that's perfect right there. Last one. We'll be right here and keep the weight really light on this one. You can bring the elbow down to the rib cage. You're gonna flex the tricep on the way up at the very top. I want you to actually flex the bicep. That's gonna force the tricep to stretch all the way out. So we're getting full range of motion. 5. We'll shoulder back a little bit.
Oh.
Yep, there you go. That's it. Feel it a little more in that tricep.
I think so. Trying to get used to the flexing.
Flex right there.
I'm trying to, but my
It's
mind.
not working.
No, it's like doing both the bicep and the tricep.
Yeah. 15. Try and keep that shoulder back. There you go. 2 more. Good. Start to feel it more towards the end.
I think so.
Bring your feet forward just a little bit. There you go. 15, 5 to go. Chest up, shoulders back. There we go.
I feel like a squiggle in the tricep.
A what?
A squiggle.
Yeah. 1 more. Good. Yeah, this one's gonna feel weird because with that reverse grip, it's hard to not tense up here and get that tricep working, but I like this rotated position a lot better for the tricep. You get better flexion. They're both working. The left one's working more than the other.
How? It's not my dominant one.
All right, we got 1 more. There we go, that's better.
I'm actively thinking about pulling my shoulder back.
Awesome, that was much better. Just stay back there. 5 to go. That's it. Feeling it now?
It definitely feels a squiggle more on this one.
Yeah, very good job. Does a lot.
I know.
How your arms feel?
My triceps are definitely tired.
You got your little pump in them.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm. They're in there. Time to start posing.
Well, you need to teach me.
I will. We can do that.
Okay.
Let's see how sore you get, and then I'll decide kind of how much we want to add next week. The whole idea is kind of to work on your form and your quality of movement. Little things like that, as you start to fatigue, it gets a lot harder to control that. So I intentionally want you going into it fatigued, so you have to really focus on pulling that back. That strengthens up all the stability around the joints so that when we go heavyweight again later on, we don't have to worry about those little things slipping in and out of place. All right, you'll have a good night.
Hello. I'm back from the gym and I showered. I need to eat dinner. I need to film it because this is what I eat in a day video. So I have pizza with this really delicious sourdough crust that we got from Costco. And then I have my supplements. This is just a multivitamin and fish oil. I don't really believe in taking lots of supplements, so I just take that. I also did take pre-workout before my gym session, but that was like 5 calories. I didn't really think I needed to film that. And then I also have chips. I will include the totals for my calories and my macros somewhere in the corner. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna awkwardly watch me eat pizza. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will probably make another what I eat in a day for my weekend meal, like Saturday. My calories are normally higher on those days. Anyways, good night. See you in the next video. Goodbye.